Okay, so hi everyone. Today we are going to continue the story of Cat Ninja. So at first, that Epic read the story for us again and let us understand what happened that make this normal cat become Cat Ninja.
Interlude Origin Story starring Cat Ninja and Master Hamster.
Years ago, a young kitten wanders the mean streets of Metro City.
Well, look at you, you poor thing. I suppose you're hungry, aren't you? Oh, you're a quiet one, aren't you? Quiet and hungry. In need of a helping hand? Oh, I just love this movie. He defends a whole village from gangsters. Very heroic.
Hey, old lady, hand over your purse, Grandma, now!
Oh, dear. And here I hoped you were going to offer to help me with all these bags.
Ow! Oof! Crazy old lady! Ow! I give! I give! Meanwhile, as the flower of justice was beginning to bloom in young Cat Ninja's heart, the foul seed of evil was sprouting in a hidden laboratory.
At last, I, Dr. Van Manis, have perfected my mind transfer device. Now I will use my genius intellect to transfer my brain energy into this nigh indestructible robot menace. Once awakened, my robot shall conquer. Eh? Mr. Squeaks, I told you not to bother me when I'm monologuing. Bad hamster. Now, stay out of Mummy's way. I've got a city to conquer before supper. No, I'm getting too much feedback. It's going to...
But fate had a different plan that day, as the meek little hamster fell into the path of the scientist's beam of electro-brain energy.
X2 plus Y2 equals world domination.
The Great Hamster Heist.
Okay, so that was the background story of the hamster, Mr. Squeak, and the cat ninja, Cloud. Cloud. So during this story, you can see that the first cat ninja is being found by an old lady in a rain day, and the old lady was love with the movie of fighting, which in this picture you can see that the movie and the fighting person and the fighting man. So this make that the cat has been charmed with the old lady, and also he wished that he can also be as powerful as the old lady, and that was the start of the cat ninja. And here was the start of the hamster, which Mr. Squeak, which we can find that there was an owner before the little girl, which is a scientist, which is making a robot that is going to conquer the city. So when the machine was working, like the knowledge is going from scientist brain to the robot, it makes some mistake and having too many feedback, which caused Mr. Squeak become been added into this machine and become very smart. And also Mr. Squeak have also the same hope that he want to conquer the city, which we know before. So that was the background information of how Mr. Squeak becomes so smart, and also how Cat Ninja become a ninja. That was the start of the story, and during the next part, there is like the story of now happening. So here is the first here is the first vocabulary, which is heroic. Heroic is the word of hero. So hero is a noun, but in here it was an adjective. So hero, like the one who is very strong and powerful that can solve any problem. So here is also the same hero, mostly strong, brave, kind, and also Hironic is also talking about you are very brave or great, or like making a heroic attempt or effort to do something. You try very hard to do it. So we can say that a heroic act, like you are doing something very brave or a great thing. So that we can call it Hironic. Okay, so the next one, conquer. Conquer, just like the scientist said, she want to conquer the world, the city. So conquer means to take control or possessions of a given land or a group of people by force. So, like here, the English were conquered by the Northmen in this time. So we can know that conquer means that to fight and win during that time, and you own the place or the person or the group. And also, instead of just fighting and owning something, conquer can also means that you have to deal with unsuccessfully fight against a problem or a fear. So conquer also can means that you achieve or success during something. So conquer has two meanings, but usually we can use it in our life, like, oh, you conquer your fearness. Okay. Next one, the last one, feedback. Like we can use as a back, so it means that it is something after that. So after a presentation, you can ask for feedback from the customer, which that they can know that which were you doing good at or which are you doing bad for, so you can know your benefit and disadvantage to improve yourself. That is what feedback used for. So informations or statements for opinions about something, such as a new product that can tell you if it is success or like. So feedback is the idea of others that about you or something about the product. So it is like an idea of thinking or suggestions. Yes, suggestions. Like, have you had any feedback for customers about the new soap? So it is the feedback from new soap. So it is a suggestion that the customer thinks that the soap can do better with. And also, feedback can be a positive or negative. It is a noun, so it can be a positive feedback like, oh, you are doing so well, or a negative feedback like, I think you can improving at your sound or your voice or your attitude about doing this presentation or blah 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 blah. This kind of thing are all feedback. And that was the end of the video, and wish that you can learn some vocab during this video, and also having more knowledge about English. And during the next part, we will talk about what Cat Ninja and Hamster do to the city, like how they destroy or how they conquer, how they protect the city. Then thanks for your listening.